Female empowerment is an important theme throughout this story, and there's a coven of talented women working both on screen and behind the camera to bring this show to life. We've partnered with the organization See Her to bring you an all-access set tour with showrunner Esta Spalding.
300 years of women handing down everything to their daughters. How many families can say that?
Hi, I'm Esta Spalding. I'm the showrunner, writer, creator of Anne Rice's Mayfair Witches. And I'm going to walk you through the stages and introduce you to some of the women behind the scenes who helped to build this magical show. Let's keep going. This is a show about these generations of powerful women. The theme of the show is sort of like, how do women gather power, and then what do they do with it once they have it?
I can be myself without you.
We wanted, as we came into the show, to tease out that question in the story itself, but we also wanted to bring in women and a female point of view as much as we could into the telling of the story. This is Megan Rogers, our production designer extraordinaire. I'm with Mel Tooker, who's our head of makeup effects. I'm with Jessica Held, who's a co-executive producer on the show. I'm with Amy Stite, who's the head of makeup, and with Jennifer Jane, who's the head of hair. This is Alexis Ostrander, who is directing the final block, episodes 107 and 108 of our first season of Mayfair Witches.
Being a woman, I'm always looking at the nuance of story and then looking at it through the female lens.
The theme and the power of women is embodied in a lot of the sets that we've created for the show. Throughout the house, we have a lot of feminine artwork. Everything has curves. We're kind of adding arches throughout that soft feminine line throughout the house in subtle ways.
We start out with Rowan in San Francisco, and I did want her to look like a real woman, not the male fantasy.
I definitely have been inspired by the women on this show.
Something that you guys mentioned early on was this sense of women in power, but also what does that power look like?
It's a riddle. I mean, we don't know, but it's like with this show, we can begin to ask ourselves that and begin to discover that.
There are so many phenomenal women working on this show, behind the camera, in front of the camera.
I just like seeing that there are women in positions of power, in all positions, and that we all have a voice, and I think that's how it should be.
It's unbelievable to see the story brought to life by Anne Rice, you know, something that she dreamed up, and then to one day be standing in the space that we've all built has been really just inspiring.